Piss off, fly. Sorry, g'day. This is Captain Australia. So I'm at Gladstone General Store at the moment, and this morning I have discovered my arch nemesis. It's not Dr. Doom, it's not, you know, evil Demento Dr. Giggles or anything like that. It's the bloody common fly. Like in the country roads between where I slept and Gladstone. Oh, relentlessly on the attack. But I'm at Gladstone General Store and I have bought myself a big burger. It's a works burger with just about a bit of everything. And I got some lemonade as well, which is good. So I'm going to have a big feed and then I'm heading for Crescent Head. From where I started, Crescent Head's about 34k, something like that. So all told, it's about right for the day. I think I'll try and get somewhere a bit south past Crescent Head and pitch a camp beyond it, and then I'll be set up for the walk down to Port Macquarie, just straight along the beach. So there should be some beautiful beach, and tomorrow morning, I don't know, I'll try and get up and I'll sit and watch the sunrise. And just, you know, love to see that every once in a while. But yeah, alright, I'll show you this burger. Sorry, there's a particular person who has been a bit, she's sort of turned into Captain Australia's mum. So if Joe, who I met in Ballina, is Alfred to Captain Australia's Batman, this Lynette is Captain Australia's mum. And check this out, she has been harassing me to have a big, you know, nutritious feed for yonks. Now I was going to try and find, you know, sausages, bacon, eggs, one of those big Brekkys, but Gladstone's a bit, well, I don't know, maybe there's more of it down that way, but the general store, this was the best they could do. But it's a works burger with bacon, onion, meat patty, egg, beetroot, carrot, tomato, lettuce. So I think we're good. Now, since my cancer treatment, I don't produce saliva, I eat very slowly, and I feel a bit awkward eating in front of people. So I won't chow into it while you're watching. That would be just unsettling for all of us. As you can see, I've still got the ribbon in my beard from the Daily Donor Dare of Doom. Trooper! But yeah, not much else to report really. So slept pretty well last night, got up, packed up, headed out here. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, I think. So it's, you know, a couple of hours to get the rest of the way into Gladstone. That's the thing about walking, even like distances that you would normally consider to be quite tiny, you know, it's a good couple of hours. And I guess that's gonna, you know, wind back into my perspective once I'm home, you know. Start to just, and that's the idea of the big walk, you start to kind of appreciate what you have by being away from it for a while, and by stripping everything back to the basics, you get to kind of, yeah, just re-examine all of that. Yeah, and sorry, I got a newspaper interview this morning, 10:30. I've got to remember that. She'll ring in at 10:30. So I think I'm going to be popping up on local media here and there, and that means that there could be new people coming in. So let me give a quick rundown of who I am. My name is Simon. I left home when I was 15 years old. It was to escape a bad situation, and I walked from Brisbane to Sydney. That walk was like a time of healing, escape. It was like leaving the hospital room where you feel that you're doomed to die, but somehow you get up, you walk out, and there's fresh air on your face, you know? And it was like that. And much later in my life, I got diagnosed with a stage 4 head and neck cancer, 6 months to live. But they did give me a 40 to 60% chance that chemoradiation could either shrink the tumour or even beat it. So I fought really hard and got lucky, beat it. But I slipped in the subsequent years into existential crisis, I think. I allowed my hope to just wither away to almost nothing. Because cancer, it follows you around for the rest of your life. You get it and then you think, oh, I've got a cough. Is the cancer back? Oh, I've got a headache. Is the cancer back? Or I got a lump. And look, after the treatment, you get all kinds of horrible side effects, facial cramps and pain and all the rest. So every single one you're thinking, oh wow, is it back again? Am I going to die? And it's not so much my own death that bothered me, but the idea that I would be subjecting my children to grief, and that they would also lose the light of my love from their life. So I decided I needed to repeat that big walk that I did as a child, as a much older man. And all of this superhero stuff has nothing to do with that. I could have just hit the road, but yeah, I thought I might as well, I could do something theatrical, I could help a charity, I could be of service, and when I decided to do that, it really amplified my own healing as well. So I decided to help the Kids Cancer Project because I couldn't stand seeing kids wait for treatment. And about that charity, very quickly, 950 Aussie kids diagnosed with pediatric cancer every year. The average age is 6, 20% of them do not survive treatment. So that's 3 children every week dying. And these are very researchable, very specific types of cancer that almost exclusively attack kids. So the charity is wonderful, and I decided to superhero up for science. So it's all about the research, and I've got my little Captain Australia gear that I wear as I go toddling around. You can see my big flag in the background. And that's the long and short of it. So if you're newly arrived and you're wondering, what? That's the story, mate. Good, bad, or indifferent, that's what I'm about. So I've come, you know, I guess about a quarter of the way, something like it. So, you know, long way to go, but I think I'm starting to believe and starting to show maybe I can do this, you know. And that's the third part of it, to show, I think, to anybody who needs to hear it, that we are all wonderful and full of light, and we can be beautiful, and we can be beautiful to each other, and we can achieve unusual, even extraordinary things. And B, maybe more importantly, no matter how messed up you are, no matter how broken your life is, a broken life can be fixed. So I was in the darkest, worst possible position. Physically, spiritually, emotionally. Every dimension of my life was broken. And I'm good. I'll get to the end of the walk, I'll be super good, you know, and very happy to get home and see my family again. So I'm going to tuck into this big burger, I'm going to drink my drink, and we'll take a quick look and see if there were, well, I know there were comments that I missed. Now let's respect them. We've got a bunch of good mornings. Rather than individually recognize them, here's a bunch of good mornings back at you. Good morning, morning. And here we go, here's something. Sorry, an old dog can learn new tricks. I learned you can scroll back and find the old comments. Keep smiling, mate, thank you. I will enjoy this burger. Sue says, it's great to have local media involved too, and they will love your old man rambles. They are worth listening to by many. Oh, I don't know, Sue. I'll keep doing them if people want to hear them, but pardon me, I do ramble. That's not a COVID cough when I eat anything, because of my dry mouth from the chemo. The radiation gave me some scarring and wrecked my saliva, so I cough when I eat. You sure can do this. So many people behind you pushing, come on, lifting me up. Pushing is like, get on, old man, hurry up. Stephen says, be careful with the heat today, Captain. Yeah, it's been like, it feels hot, but the temperature the last couple of days only got up to like not even 30. I think it peaked out yesterday at about 29 or so. And I've done practice walks in Brisbane heat in December where it got up to 36, and I was able to resist it pretty well with the mask on and everything. I'm a bit like I'm the Arab Sheikh, you know, would you like to buy some oil from me? But because they wear the all body covers, you don't see many sunburned Arab Sheikhs, I guess. So I'm a bit like that. And yeah, the other side, obviously, the hydration, heat exhaustion, all that sort of thing. I'm being very diligent to that and being careful. And I've gotten in the habit of walking, you know, 3 hours max before I'll sit down, and I'll take a half hour just sitting in the shade and having a drink. So all is well. And yeah, the goal today is to camp either somewhere just before or just after Crescent Head. And then subsequent days I'll push down the beach to Port Macquarie. I don't know what that distance is. So it might only be a day down the beach. It might be a couple, might be 3. So we'll find out together. I need to take plenty of water there just to make sure I don't run out, and I might have to ration it a bit. Charlotte says, your heart is so true, makes you so special. Accept the compliment, no gushing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Accept the compliment, so I have to go, thank you very much for your kind compliment. An old dog can learn new tricks. So here we are at the Grafton General Store behind me over there. You can't really, I knocked my bloody lemonade over. That's g'day, sorry, someone's saying hi. So I'll leave it there and say hi to this person. You take care of yourselves. Cheers. Oi, oi.